G'day guys, I'm Kale and welcome to my studio for what is a sneak peek at the Fab 5 Loft. Is this the most fabulous LEGO set they have ever released? Well, let's find out. LEGO now very definitely has an official line of TV apartments. It started back in 2015 with the Big Bang Theory apartment and has since been followed up with the Friends apartment and the Seinfeld apartment, and you could perhaps include Central Perk and Bro Thor's apartment on the list. So who are the hordes of fans crying out for more TV themed apartments?
There are dozens of us. Dozens!
Not really, maybe. I mean, why this particular IP? And not Frasier, or even Parks and Recs, or The Office, or many other TV show properties that keep reaching the 10,000 vote mark over on LEGO Ideas. And well, before we get too deep into the review itself, one important thing. You see, I'd held off on making this review because I wanted to get a sense of the community's feedback to the set itself. And this set, it almost didn't leak. It was almost the first set this year that wasn't leaked in advance. And then, when it did, it was by LEGO themselves on their Malaysian website. Make of that what you will, but so close, guys, so close. Anyway, as you can imagine, because of the positive representations of LGBT plus people, it's gotten some spirited responses from the kind of people who like to live under bridges. And well, to those people, I say to you, no really, it's 2021, and LGBT rights are human rights, so to you I really do say, and look, trolls aside, it doesn't mean that there aren't some valid questions to be asked about the obscurity of the IP. If you don't have Netflix, you'd be forgiven for not knowing that the show exists, and that is indeed the case for many AFOLs who have asked why this IP. So let's step it back a bit and ask, what is Queer Eye? For those who weren't present in 2003 or in a medically induced coma at the time, Queer Eye for the Straight Guy was a cultural phenomenon that swept the world. It featured 5 gay guys, the Fab Five, including the larger-than-life Carson, who used their fabulous gay powers to make over bumbling straight guys by bringing fashion and style and colouring experience and just generally sparking confidence into their lives and their relationships. The show became a household name. It was far more than the sum of its parts, bringing beautiful human stories to our TV screens in the kind of positive way we've rarely seen before or since. And it fueled Monday morning water cooler talk the world over. Fast forward 20 years and we have the Netflix reboot in the more succinctly named Queer Eye, a show that's still all about the uplifting, positive spirit of the original, inspiring people to lead better, healthier lives, with the makeovers and the uplifting human stories and Dooley the Bulldog, but it's not exactly the kind of household name the original was. Nonetheless, in what can be a wasteland of reality TV, a show about body positivity and confidence in inspiring people to be the best version of themselves, it's a message I am 100% down with. It's not just about style, class and taste, it's about building people up, and it's an awesome message the world needs right now. So sure, it's an obscure IP, but over 600 LEGO sets will be released this year. No one's going to buy them all. If it brings new fans to the hobby, awesome. If you're a fan of the show and an AFOL, is this a must-buy? And if you're an AFOL unfamiliar with the IP, is it still an awesome set? Well, at the risk of ruining the rest of the review, yes, it is an awesome set. 5 out of 5 fabulouses. Like, I don't know how the fabulous scale works. I'm assuming there are heels and glitter and beautiful dresses. Yeah, like, I'd rock a good frock, right? I could be glittered up into a good frock. I do need a makeover. Like, seriously, Fab Five, if you're listening, I need a makeover. Look at this hair. I'm more than a little ashamed. Please make me over. Bring me some style and class and taste. I'm in desperate need. Make me your next hero. That's my audition video over. To be your next hero. Let's get back to the LEGO and back up some facts for why this is truly such a fabulous set. Opening the box greets you with 5 numbered bags. It's a wonderful little Easter egg that does also feel a little forced, as there are many more bags than just 5. Most stages of the build use multiple numbered bags. There's a fabulous instruction manual. It kicks off with beautiful pages of story, including an intro to the cast, who we've established do need a bit of an introduction for many. And we also get introduced to the hero that will be getting a makeover in this set, Kathy Dooley, who has a special connection to one of our Fab Five and a mullet. And I know I said I'm all about the positivity, but gosh darn, no self-respecting person should have a mullet. Get her the makeup chair, stat! Make her the angel we know she is on the inside. Let it shine, get that beauty out there for the world to see. Then, every few pages throughout the instruction manual, you get inspirational quotes from our Fab Five, usually about style, sometimes about the importance of inclusivity, and mostly they act as Easter eggs for fans of the show. Because if you are a fan of the show, and wondering if you should get the set, the answer is a resounding yes, 100%, and we haven't even gotten to the best parts of this review. Amongst the 974 parts used in the build, we get new parts, mostly in the form of free colours and prints and a very gorgeous quiff, and it is indeed interesting what is printed and what is not. We get a bunch of printed carpet tiles, for instance, and wall panels and cooktops are printed too, but none of the wall posters, unless you count the transclear picture there. And we get so many gorgeous new parts too. We get white profile bricks. So many white profile bricks. If you've been looking forward to white profile bricks, there are 85 of them in this set. The white lipstick piece. This is a very useful part. One of my faves, so it's great to see it here in a new colour. And there's a spare in the box too. There's foliage, there's accessories, and of course, importantly for AFOLs who are neither here nor there on the IP, 7 minifigures, which mostly have dual printed heads, and a few alternative legged pants combinations as well, to add diversity to and representation to your LEGO city. Ah, and did we point out Jonathan's heels yet? Sweet! Oh! And let's get into the details of the set too. The first bag, once built, gives you this. Oh my gosh, that lamp! Go back even a few years and you'd never find such exquisite details in an official set. It was the kind of thing AFOL creators like myself had to go it alone on, and here in this set, all of those minifigure furniture details are just fabulous. Absolutely fabulous! It's gorgeous! The chair, the cheeky table, the couch. And sure, the couch does need stickers to complete the throw cushions. Won't be adding those, but lots to love, lots to love. The base is a bit flimsy. It's purely brick built, no technic pins are used in its construction, so you'll want to be careful moving it. And there's a play feature included too, a makeover reveal booth that's hidden away in the build, but far more fidgety than it needs to be. It's something compounded by the fact that the mechanism for it is hidden around behind the back, which is not really an angle that the set's meant to be viewed from. It's a display set, not a play set, and you'll want to display it on a shelf that leaves you seeing it from above and in front. And oh my gosh, just in case I haven't gushed about the minifigure scale furniture details enough, we really have come a long way since the Big Bang apartment. Because this is the other big part of AFOL feedback coming out as we speak. Can you mod this set, combining it with the other TV apartments to make one big modular building? And the answer to that is, well, not really. You're simply going to lose too many of the exquisite details that are on show here if you try to do so. Sure, doesn't mean it's not possible. You would, of course, need to modify them all to fit the same footprint, skin an exterior wall around them, add some additional height so you don't lose too many of the interior details, maybe add some third-party lighting in, and well, it's really one that for those who like a challenge. That could be you, and if so, I commend that spirit. Or you could simply take these gorgeous interior details and the 7 minifigures and spin them out into your own personal mocks. Because in conclusion, if you're a fan of the show and an AFOL, this is fabulous. Do yourself a favour and get it. If you have somebody in your life who is a fan of the show but not an AFOL, get them this set for Christmas. Seriously, turn them into an AFOL, yeah. Do them a favour. If you're an AFOL, neither here nor there on the IP, like myself, there's still a lot to be had from this set. There's the amazing parts, there's the beautiful build experience, there's the fabulous techniques to be learned, and it is simply awesome. And of course, it will, once repurposed, add lots of diversity and detail to your LEGO cities in something that we have needed from Lego for quite some time now. 5 out of 5 fabulous scissors. I don't know how that fabulous scale works. I'm assuming there's glitter and beautiful ball gowns and hopefully decent hair that I just do not have. But yeah, do yourself a favour. Check this out. It is an awesome set. I feel like I'm repeating myself here. Maybe I should just say the word apartment a lot. Apartment. Best Lego TV apartment yet. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. See you again soon.